Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages.
What the hell is that? Oh, son of a bitch. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode, and today I'm going to look at Star Citizen. Well, not really look at Star Citizen, there are 1001 different videos on Star Citizen, and I couldn't be asked to be one of those pretentious snobs that sits and tries to point out what every single pipe, rivet, and bolt in their little pretend ships actually do. But I did want to show you Star Citizen because it actually is an amazing game. I can't wait for it to fully be released. Right now, this is the hangar module. This is where you can come in and actually view the ships you've pledged for. The ship I'm looking at right now is my Freelancer. Now, I know what a couple of you are thinking. Freelancer. Well, I wanted to actually get into the game for the immersion, not the dogfighting. I mean, there's 1001 different space sims I can play if I wanted to sit and, fly my spaceship around. But I wanted to actually get into it, really feel the game itself, So the idea was that I'd get in and I'd do some trading. Maybe a little other things on the side, but trading would be the brunt of it. And just, doesn't this game just look amazing? I mean, this is what the game's going to look like. That's insane. But I know a lot of other guys are buying their Hornets and whatnot to just, fly around and, just generally kill everybody. That's the reason I don't play DayZ, man. Who wants to go around and just sit and shoot people? So, I'm not going to be one of those guys. I want to be immersed in my game. I want to really get into it, really roleplay. I mean, that's the whole idea, isn't it? I mean, any idiot can fight and shoot and just be a general dick, but, where's the actual fun in it? So my Freelancer is my pledge ship. And of course, you don't have to start with one of these ships. You can pledge for, I think it's like a $35 ship, and that'll get you into the game and get you your little starter ship, which is a little Aurora. It's pretty cute. What we're looking at now, that's the Hornet, and I'll be dogfighting in that in a second. But yeah, you don't have to spend as much as I did to get that ship. That was completely my choice, and But I wanted to actually demonstrate this game. It's beautiful, it's fun, and it's going to be incredible. The amount of effort and detail they're putting into this is just going to be off the hook. And right now, you can see me trying my best at the dogfighting, and it isn't easy. It isn't easy at all, but it's so much fun. Now this is the drone sim, so this is me fighting against a couple of AI. But it can also they've finally put out the multiplayer portion, so everybody who's now pledged for the 4-star Citizen and towards the Alpha module, or if they pledged early enough and got Alpha with that, can now play multiplayer. I tried that, but I found that the lag was so bad that I got owned before I even knew what the hell was going on. But I will definitely give that a try once they get those servers and the connections a little more stable. But just the dogfighting, just against the AI, is so much fun. It's just so immersive and so beautiful. I just can't help stress how beautiful this game actually is. I mean, just look at the scenery. Back to the controls. They're pretty difficult. I'm currently using a mouse and keyboard setup. There's been a lot of debate about that on the Star Citizen forums, people being like, oh, you've made it too easy for people with their mouse and their keyboards to beat people with joysticks. All I have to say to that is, whack. Cry me a river, goddammit. If you want to play with a joystick, it's going to be difficult to deal with it. Just like with the controller versus keyboard and a mouse. Keyboard and mouse is far superior to a controller. Keyboard and mouse is superior to a joystick. You want to play with that, then you've got to deal with the consequences. Why should it be dumbed down for you? So yeah, I'm just the dogfighting module just gives you. I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but this dogfighting module just gives you the ability to test out the fighting in Star Citizen, so you can check out. Look at that ship breaks apart. It's so cool. There's just pieces flying everywhere. So it just gives you a chance to fly a ship, have a good fight, and just generally start to see what you're paying for when it comes to Star Citizen, and what you'll be getting. You know, at least a portion of what you'll be getting when the game has been released. There we go. I've actually started getting some of my targets now. So yeah, pledging. Pledging is pretty simple. You can, like I said, pledge for the cheap pledge option, which I think is about $35, and that'll get you the game, get you beta access, and it gets you your starter ship, which is an Aurora. Now, I chose to pledge for the Freelancer, which is $125 US, and because I wanted to start out with a bigger ship so I could do my trading. I am thinking though, since the new Constellation lineup has been released, that I'm going to upgrade to the Constellation Taurus, so I can have my Constellation and do some trading too. But we'll see whether that happens or not, because, you know, kind of on the fence. Do I want to, you know, as much as I want to play this game, and as much as I am excited about it, I'm sort of like, you know, can I justify spending $200 US on a game? So anyway, but I do recommend you guys get into this game. Definitely check it out. It is so much fun. It is so cool. And even just getting into the hangar module and just seeing your ships, that is just the best thing ever. I mean, I couldn't recommend it anymore. It's just walking around your ship and seeing what you'll be playing in once the game is released. The universe is going to be completely persistent. You can just go and go and go forever. You can discover new planets and you know, name them and name different things that you find out there in the universe. Of course, if you've been reading the lore on the Star Wars Citizen website, they're also creating a couple of planets, and a couple of systems that you'll be able to visit and see these places firsthand. So there's going to be that as well. So really, it's going to be an amazing game. A lot of people have given it flack for, you know, they've been delaying a lot of the development.
Warning.
There we go. I just wanted to show off the beauty of this game again, and just look at these thrusters. Anyway, they've been delaying that development quite a lot to make sure that the game is absolutely perfect once it's released, and we can't really blame them for that though. They're only been whinging though. A lot of people whinge and just generally complain about it, but you really can't. They're trying to give you an amazing game, and they've never lied to us at any point. The people who pledged, they've never told you anything that wasn't true. They've always kept you in the loop, so that's a lot better than some other people do. And I mean, God, you could get a game like Battlefield that was released with 1,001 different bugs. I mean, that game came released broken, and people still bought it and still played it and still loved it. I love Battlefield. But I mean, I'd rather have them just push back the development or release of these modules a couple of weeks or a few months, just to make sure that when those actually come out, it's going to be picture perfect. I'm getting shot in the back right now. So stop complaining, just let them do what they're doing. And next in the schedule is the Planetside module, which is going to be awesome. So you'll be able to go down onto a planet, fly your ship down onto a planet, and see what one of the Star Citizen planets is going to look like. You know, just getting a feel for it. And then there's also going to be the FPS module, so you'll be able to run around and see what first-person combat is going to be like in Star Citizen as well, because that's going to be a factor in the game. Using like board ships and board space stations and board things. So that's going to be an aspect of the game. It's so difficult to shoot these guys for me to get a hang of this. But the game is incredible. It's definitely worth the money. I have never regretted it at any point pledging for Star Citizen, and I can't wait. What I just did there, you probably didn't notice, was called decoupling. Normally you fly around like you would in any plane here on Earth, you just fly around, your ship pretty much goes in any direction you point it. But then you can turn off the coupling, and what that does is your ship will fly along its inertial track. You'll just keep going in the direction it was going when you press the button, but you'll be able to pivot on an axis and just swing your ship around while still heading in the same direction. Swing it around and fire at some dude if he's trailing you, and then just put the coupling back on and you're ready for away and off again. But I've been waffling on a lot, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Definitely check out this game. Definitely check it out. I don't actually have much to say on Elite Dangerous. Personally, I checked it out. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. If you've got good things to say, let me know. I would be interested in checking out Elite Dangerous as well if I knew if it was worth it. So please let me know if Elite Dangerous is worth it. I'll definitely check that out. And I'm going to be getting some more videos out soon. So please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.